Céspedes to left center field on the move is Berry. That's going to fall. Berry will play it on a hop. Céspedes with a wide turn at first will hold on with a 1-out single, and that's the 4th hit of the night for the A's, the first for Céspedes.
I don't think Quentin Berry got a real good read on this ball. I think if he takes a better route, he has a chance to catch it. But watch how Berry gives ground initially. Céspedes lines it, and it's not that sharply hit. But I think if Berry takes a more aggressive angle, he's got a chance to make a play on it. But he kind of gave ground and plays it on a hop.
Goat tag.
Oh, boy.
That's a lonely feeling. And his 2-run error has put Detroit on top by a run. Meanwhile, Yoenis Cèspedes leads things off against the new Tiger pitcher, Joaquin Benoit, swinging at the first pitch and singing.
His team certainly offensively right in the middle of it all year long. 1-1 is up the middle and into center field. Coco Crisp being waved around, and the A's strike first on top 1-0. Still nobody out in the first inning.
Coco Crisp got the leadoff single, comes around to score, and Oakland has that early lead. Céspedes hit a good breaking ball. It was down out over the plate, and he stayed on it. Over the course of the season, we have seen Céspedes grow into a run producer. He finished up 8th in the American League, batting with runners in scoring position. He puts Oakland out on top.
Well, 345 with runners in scoring position during the regular season, and he's getting it done here now in the postseason as he drives in Coco Crisp in the regular season. He has 2 strikeouts to start tonight's game 5 as Yoenis Céspedes will line one towards left center. That'll get down. Austin Jackson over to play on the backhand. Céspedes thinking 2. Throw to second, and he's going to bring it close. He didn't slide, but he gets in safely. He elected not to slide, which made it closer. But the tag from Infante is tardy, and it's a 2-out double for Céspedes.
What a good-looking young player. Yoenis Céspedes jumps on the first pitch fastball. It's up about belt high, and he drills it in the gap. Austin Jackson gets over and cuts it off, but with 2 outs, it's a good gamble for Céspedes, and the throw is wide of the mark, and he goes in standing up.
So 2 down and into scoring position. 1-0. Céspedes to left. That'll get in for a base hit. Quentin Berry will get it back in, but it's a 2-out single. First base runner of the ball game.
Céspedes is a very good breaking ball hitter, and this is a slider, and you can see he stays on it. It's a pretty good pitch, but it stays in the middle of the plate. Doesn't get to the outside corner, and Céspedes goes down and stays on it. He's got a great stroke, and he's really learned how to be selective and be patient and wait out those breaking balls. If you throw him a strike breaking ball, he'll hit it hard.
Early on, didn't seem like the same player earlier in the season.
This is line to left. Andy Dirks moving back, and he can't catch it. It's up over his head. One hops the wall as Céspedes is heading for 3. Throw in that direction will be off the mark, and he's got himself a triple.
This was a breaking ball by Scherzer, and it wasn't a curveball. I think this is a slider, but he leaves it out over the middle plate. This is an absolute rocket. You see Dirks go back on it. That ball's over his head in a heartbeat. And once it gets away from him, he looks like Puig trying to go to third, doesn't he?
2-2 pitch. Céspedes hits one high and deep to left field. Dirks looking up, and it is gone. A 2-run blast for Yoenis Cèspedes, and Oakland back within a run.
Boy, he got him. He threw him another fastball, and he was all over it. Little weak base hit to start this inning off. Going back over the sequence of this at bat, a fastball down and away. You see a high changeup up and in. Fastball, the challenge to him. You see a good breaking ball slider, then fastball by Yamon.
Got it into his happy zone, and he drilled it. Céspedes with 26 homers in the regular season comes up with a big hit, and the A's are right back in this ballgame.
And Josh Reddick will take a pitch outside. First career postseason
In here with Verlander.
He's only given up one hit through the first 4 innings. Tigers have had just one base runner. This is to right field and right at Torrey Hunter, but it's going to fall in front of him. Hunter, little indecisive as he moved in, was not sure. He lets it fall in front of him.
That ball was first hit. I looked, I said, boy, Hunter is playing so deep, and once he sort of hesitated, that ball was going to drop. Not hit all that hard, but he was playing a deep right field.
And Tigers play very deep, and Céspedes 2 hits last night of the 3 A's hits. He has half the hits again tonight with 1 of 2.
Line down there at third base. Céspedes hits it through the hole in the left side into left field, a base hit. He will take a wide turn at first, but retreat to the bag at first, and Cabrera, who is almost standing on the line at third base, that one gets through the hole, and the lead runner on in the 9th.
Well, Cabrera can't get to too many things anyway. Big hole between short and third. Like you said, Cabrera is playing the line. This ball's not even in his vicinity. Finds its way to left field. You wonder what's going to happen here.
Your football thing, to take nothing away from the 80s vintage Washington Redskins, but the Oakland A's the last couple of years have been something of a fun bunch.
Oh, yeah.
And Céspedes adds a base hit with 1 away in the 5th.
Céspedes to right field. Hunter on the run is not going to get there. Drops the ball in right field. Heading for third is Moss. Céspedes into second with a double, and it's second and third with nobody out for the A's. Hunter tried to deke the runner there a little bit, throwing the glove out. Knocked it down. The 0-1 pitch to Céspedes. Line to center field, in for a base hit. From third base comes Coco Crisp. Behind him is Lowry, and it's now a 2-run game. Here come the Athletics, who scored twice with 2 outs here in the 9th.
They will not quit. They're going to get the tying run at the plate. Once again, Céspedes gets a fastball middle, and he doesn't try to crank it. He just hits this ball a bullet to center field.
Short and quick to the ball, wasn't trying to do too much, and he delivers the base hit, and all of a sudden, Seth Smith is at the plate representing the tying run.
He said, but center field is his spot. Cannon for an arm. All kinds of talent. Waiting on a 2-2 from Greinke. That's in the air to right and pretty well hit. Ethier goes back to the track. Leaping, and that ball is gone. Yoenis Cèspedes has given the New York Mets the Game 2 lead.
The power indeed.
Céspedes, no home runs in his last 60 at-bats. Picks a good time to break out. Looks like it's a fastball out over the plate. Tries to get it on the outside corner, just a little up. But this shows you how strong he is. He actually knew it was gone. Everybody here thought it had a chance to stay in. You got to be some kind of strong to take a ball on the outside.
In the left-handed ground ball specialist. Tough play, but Rollins made it on the hop, and Céspedes beat it.
I was wondering about the spacing on the shift. Ball just takes him back. He takes a little too much time. And you can't do that with Céspedes. He's a big, strong guy, but he's fast to first base.
You know what happens during the middle of the year is that Céspedes plays 160-plus games. He won't really run flat out on it.
Céspedes 2 out of 2 with a couple of runs scored. And that ball is absolutely scorched to left. 3-run shot. And the Mets have blown it open. Say something, but you couldn't hear it anyway. Céspedes singled his first time and came around to score. To left center field. That's going to get down for a base hit. So Céspedes, who was 1 for 7 in the first 2 games, is 2 for 2 here in Game 3.
And this is after a year where he really struggled against left-handed pitch.
Avilan pitched last night. Hatcher's been lights out, pitching in the first 2 games in relief. Breaking pitch up the line. Kershaw can't make the play. Céspedes is on to lead off the 7th.
Now, Clayton has not pitched well in the 7th inning, like I just mentioned, 11 runs. But it's been a lot of little stuff that has happened also. Some errors, some misplays, some tops, some swinging bunts, and he can't get down to get that one.
Well, I tell you what, he knew he didn't have much time. Céspedes started to...
On the ground, in the hole. No play, run scores, 4-0.
Well, that's a Curtis Granderson run right there, Cal.
Gets to third base. This is a hard hit ball in the hole. Outside chance of throwing Murphy out at second base. Not much of a chance, I think, getting Céspedes.
One you got to really just stick in your pocket. And the changeup that he throws can be effective against left-handers.
Céspedes goes the other way. Single into right. And that is how the Mets start off the 6th. Céspedes is 2 out of 3.
Tries to throw that sinker, come back to the outside corner. Got too much of the play, got it up a little bit too. And Céspedes drives it.
Céspedes just 1 out of 8. There goes David Wright. There goes a ball into the gap in left center field. That's going to roll all the way to the wall. David Wright around third. He will score easily. And the Mets are on the board first.
I can't say this was your classic hit and run, but it has the same sort of results. Wright takes off, and he drives this ball into left center field. Good base running where Wright sees it, recognizes in the gap, and does not hesitate, scoring all the way from first.
Well, we talk about those first inning runs, and you talk about the importance of jumping out in this series and grabbing a lead. And the Mets, David Wright, the runner at third, Murphy at first. That ball is belted to left. Schwarber back. Cannot make the play. It's off his glove. Wright is going to score. Murphy into third. Cespedes at second. And it's a 2-run lead. At McFadden's in New York. And here at Wrigley.
This ball was hit really hard. He was going back, hit him on the thumb or the wrist as he reaches up. He doesn't make the catch clean. Cespedes runs into second base. Murphy gets to third.
Here's a 1-1. That is to the left of Escobar and into the outfield for a base hit. Cespedes on for the first time tonight, and that comes leading off in the 6th.
You know, his swing is so simple. There's not a lot of movement to it. Just simple setup. Bring his hands back and then let it fly. And that's why the improvement this year has really worked for Cespedes. Before, he was very vulnerable. 3 years, 4 years.
Skipped the Friday workout before the start of the World Series, was involved on Saturday. Had to bow out of Game 4 of the NLCS, and he is on with 2 out here in the 5th. That is no small hit with the left-handed power of Lucas Duda coming up.
I love how he came out of the box. From up here, I thought he was going to challenge to go to second. Watch how he busts coming out of the box right here. And that puts so much pressure, and it may not happen right now, but it goes in the memory bank for later in the series that he will challenge you, and that puts pressure again on the outfielders.
I wonder if he wants to stay. He's trying to find his stroke again. The 1-1. That's into right, a base hit. Murphy will hold at second, 2 on, 1 out. Tying runs are on.
The slider got him, but the fastball, he stays on and drives it the other way. This is the first time I've really seen a ball down for him, and he throws his hands.
And now it's Lucas.